Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul. In today's video we're gonna check out our new ride, aka Troublemaker. So let's go. All right, let's check out Troublemaker. Let's see what we got in here. Actually, maybe we'll do a little cold start before I pull out, and then we'll do a little walk around. So this is Troublemaker, but I just want to note that it's extremely windy outside right now. I do have the microphone set to filter that, so hopefully it comes out okay for you guys. Anyhow, this is a 2019 Audi RS3. And he's the little brother of the R lineup. He does hold his own against his big brothers and makes some good power in stock format. This car here is a 100% bone stock, one owner car. It's a CPO car, certified pre-owned, so it still has the balance of the factory warranty. I believe I have another year and a half or 40,000 kilometers left on. The previous owner took exceptional care of the vehicle. It still looks like a new car. There's no major scratches, no big dings, and nothing that stood out for me. The interior is super clean, which we'll take a look at in a second. But yeah, I really like the way the back end looks. It's a full spec RS3. I think the only option that the owner didn't take was these little silver pieces. I think they had the option of blacking those out. Would have blacked out the chrome trim and these little silver pieces here at the front as well. Let's have a peek at the motor. Again, if you're not familiar with the motor, it's actually a 5-cylinder. It makes a really good power stock. It's rated at 400 horsepower and 370 torque. But I think the general consensus is that they're way underrated. And what's interesting about this setup is it's a 5-cylinder, but it has 10 injectors. So 2 injectors per cylinder, one on the pour and one on top for that direct injection. So when the guys end up flashing these cars, there's a ton of fuel, ample fuel. Single turbo setup. I don't recall the size of it offhand. Pretty big tip there. It's got a really nice like little ducktail, and of course with it being a sport sedan, it has an excellent trunk cargo space inside, so which is comes in handy. Some other really cool features that I like is it also sports the big brother front brakes, the R8 brake, huge rotor as you can see, huge caliper, of course rear disc brakes as well, and I think everyone knows the Audi Quattro all-wheel drive system is top-notch. Now moving inside, it's a very nicely dressed It's all black, some nice red stitching, and there's little bits of Alcantara here and there. And you can see it on the wheel, flat bottom wheel, and the seats are just phenomenal. I'm gonna try to pull back here. Super comfortable Recaro type feel to them, and they just feel really nice. They hug you really well. Of course, you know, the car has a bunch of go-go gadgets, but I'll show you the dash, which is one of my favorite features. Take a peek in the back row real quick. Lots of room, same setup. Nice little red stitching, very clean, simple setup. Got a huge panel, moon roof for you to look up while you're driving. Let's take a look at the dash. The little screen pops up for you. There's so many great features and views here. But I think my favorite would be this guy here. So you get kind of a virtual map, but you still have your RPM and your speedometer on the side. There's multiple views to choose from, but that is my favorite right there. But they do have a lot of different options. Yeah, they have a little G meter. I know a lot of guys like running this screen here. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the car's got, as you can see, 61,000 K on it. I haven't even driven it that much. I've only put 240 K on it, and that I guess 61K would translate to about, for my US friends, 38,000 miles. So pretty low kilometers inside. You know, it's a 10. There's no rips, burns, nothing. Essentially kind of feels like a brand new car, to be honest. So right now I run it a lot in dynamic mode. You know, that gives it the best sound and the best performance. But there are 4 different settings. You got your comfort, auto, it'll, I guess, pick it for you. Dynamic, usually what I run in, and then individual. I'm assuming that you can slide in your own setup there. So let's go for a little drive, and I'll give you some of my thoughts about the car. Right now we're in dynamic sport mode on the tranny, and it just wants to go. It's very responsive, but overall, you know, the car for a sports sedan feels excellent. It's very nimble. It's got a very sporty suspension feel type, and the brakes, you know, obviously with the huge R8 brakes, it stops on a dime, but the steering response is very excellent. I like the positioning of the paddle shifter. You get a nice view of the instrument panel, and the wheel itself is just a pleasure to hang on to. Like, it just feels nice, and it of course wants to go in this dynamic sport mode. So once we get into Mexico, we'll give it a little pull, and yeah, we'll go from there. I just want to let the car warm up a bit before we get into it. But excellent car overall. I love the downshifts. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear, but it'll downshift on its own. Can hear when I lean into it a little bit. Pretty cool. I like seeing all the the meter readings, your torque, power, G meter. I don't don't know how many people actually know about these cars, but this car, in my opinion, is a sleeper car, and I can see with a few little bolt-ons what the potential of it can be. Great little car. Really enjoy driving this car. Love the huge panel sunroof. Anyhow, that's it. That's a Troublemaker. Not gonna no major plans for it. Just a few little cosmetic things. I do want to tint the windows. I am going to chrome delete those little silver pieces out, and the chrome trim around the windows here. I'm going to get those wrapped as well. I'll do a chrome delete, as they say. And yeah, I don't want to touch it until the warranty runs out. I'm just gonna enjoy it, but it's a fun little car overall. So let me know what you guys think of Troublemaker here. Okay, so we'll see you again here on Paul DaFox.